After November 1st, BegTok has exploded, and I thought they had banned the begging on TikTok, but it seemed like it just increased since they banned it, so I don't know what's going on with that. But that lady Maggie from the intro, she is on TikTok and she is taking begging to new levels.
So that's 90. And I do want to do another, I do want to, try to scratch. Let me add 20 on there. Let me add a 20 on there. Oh, 110. 110 would be next. Cause I would not be sitting in this hotel all damn day. I would be doing something. Matter of fact, up that the 150, cause I forgot. 150. I think they got these ATM machines as high as I don't know what. So 150. Twice. And I also got the
I'm like, wow.
If y'all wasn't exactly sure what was going on, that was just a clip from one of her lives. And she basically had the calculator out on her phone and she was tabulating up the money that she wanted her audience to send her. And as you can see at the end, she said ×2. Y'all was gonna give her money for the room, y'all was gonna pay for a $20 scratcher that she wanted to try, and you was gonna give her entertainment money and cover the ATM fees. So to her tabulations, that was about $150, and she wanted that ×2, and she was demanding it. But this stuff must be working for her, because that clip from the beginning of the video wasn't the first time that she was in line with no money on live, waiting for the money to come, because she knew it was coming.
Let me know how much I need. Let me know how much I need, all right? Because I got 10 plus 9. Okay? How much 10 plus 9?
10 plus 9, 19.
Okay. And I'm on live, I'm begging now, so. I'm on live begging now, so let me know how much I'm gonna need so I can answer the rest. How much I need. I'm on live asking now.
That's already 1936.
Huh?
That's already 1936.
What you talking about?
The price for all this is 1936. You want me to keep going?
Yeah. 19 now. Let me know how much I need now. Hold on.
32.88.
So let me see. Hold on, let me get my. So you said 30. What you said? What?
32.88.
Okay, let me go look at my calculator. Hold on. What I need? Hold on. So I got 19. So 32.88. So let's say 35, right? Take away 19 is 16. So 16.
What type of math is she doing? $32.88 minus $19 does not give you $16.
Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Rakah Kwadash. God belongs to apostles of GMS and a sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing truth and sincerity. So there was another video I was going to show basically doing the same thing. It was showing multiple people begging for money to, it was mostly for like money to help for survival and all this other stuff on TikTok. They were saying that you might as well change TikTok to BegTok. But I saw this one and I was like, you know what? Let me see this one. And I think this may have to be the funniest one out of the ones I've seen. Because the other ones was just simplistic. I didn't know they was starting this since November 1st. And TikTok was supposed to ban it, but now it's even worse than before. So now they on live, like, hey, she's not even hiding. She just making it to where she says the amount and they just throw her money, which is honestly hilarious, but crazy at the same time. And it's honestly geniusly stupid. The fact that she's not even a good looker, and they just throwing her money. I mean, apparently they're doing it with guys too, because like the guy in the middle, they throw him money as well. I seen that one, but I'm like, people just throwing money left and right for something. I mean, hell, if I was of the world, I'd probably sign up for this shit too. But this just shows you how messed up this stuff really is. Because now, when it comes to TikTok, everybody makes up anything when it comes to that. I mean, you had the whole cha-cha slide in the middle of the street, weaving back and forth in lanes between the left side and the right side, causing accidents left and right. You had the cinnamon challenge where people was dying of choking to death. The list goes on. It just keep getting the list just keeps getting worse and worse. I might even do another video on that because it's one of them. But I'm like, that has to carry some serious demons for people to actually do stuff like that and think it's okay, and not see the repercussions behind every single challenge these people do. If it's a dancing challenge, okay, sure, I see that. That was fine at first. People just imitating the shit, even though they was getting hurt behind that too, because they had a crate challenge and they was falling off that and breaking legs and shit. So it just gets dumber. But that's the demons on these people. So this is Ecclesiastes 12 and 18. This will probably be a short video. It says, many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not so many as have fallen by the tongue. And social media can be used as the tongue of these people of it, because everybody sends out that message. Hey, let's do this as a trend. Because that's the one thing a lot of people like to follow behind the trends, being the next big thing, being the next phase on social media, trendsetters, or then following trends. And it just ends up in stupidity. Like, for example, before TikTok, you had what was it called? Vine. People was following the trends on that too. Well, at least it didn't result in anything dumb and stupid, but this just goes to show you how easily manipulative people can be. It, you follow the crowd full of wickedness, you're gonna end up in the ditch full of them. Which isn't far fetched to see how well Esau has a lot of this stuff planned out, especially when it comes to the MTOP. When it comes down to it, you're gonna have a lot of people who sell out for it. Of course, you're gonna have some that doesn't sell out to it. But it's so easy with a lot of this stuff. People think they're fighting back. The whole time they're just falling right into the trap, right? So I went into this just to, you know, for the fun of it, really. It says, well, I typed in why are people following so many bad TikTok trends, which all of them are really bad, but still. It says desire for inclusion. Many young users, I'm continue. Many young users, particularly teens, seek to fit in and stand out throughout engaging in viral challenges. Here's the problem with this: they say young users, but you got a lot of old users doing this shit too, which is a problem in itself. And no one's stopping these dumbasses from doing this stuff. But I digress. It says impulse control issues. The part of the brain responsible for impulse control are still developing, making it easier for young users to engage in risky behaviors. So what happens to the parents? I mean, you don't have no fathers in the house. You sure as hell don't have no mothers in the house. Because you got mothers that fall behind this stuff, but where's the responsible adults telling these kids not to do this shit? But again, you have adults doing it, you have elderly people doing it, so can't really say I'm surprised. Accessibility for fun. TikTok provides easily accessible videos that are often catchy and funny, which can lead to adoption of dangerous trends. So what happened to YouTube? We had Vine, we had YouTube, and so this goes to show you that the medium is full of demons that can be set upon these people. I mean, why else would this app get shut down and within what 24 hours be brought back up because everybody was throwing a fit about it? For what? Dangerous dangerous challenges that was getting people killed? But again, I digress. Mental health issues. This is a funny one. The platform can also contribute to mental health issues as users may engage in harmful behaviors to feel accepted or to cope with stress. Now, okay, you may say this might be a good thing considering they ain't using drugs, smoking, and killing each other. But I mean, they're killing themselves. I mean, and a lot of these people that probably are on these apps are more likely already smoking and shit, probably already drinking. So I don't see no deciding factor of how you can cope with this. I mean, you have games, you watch TV, you can go out and play outside. I mean, you don't even see children playing outside, let alone teenagers. Um, what happened to going to the gym to relieve stress? You have so many options out there that doesn't revolve around drugs and dangerous trends, but no one wants to follow that because can still be back up to the first one. Everybody wants to stand up, have their face plastered on YouTube or the internet, saying, "Look at me, I'm the dumbass that done this." Goes to show you how messed up the society really is. Because Esau has all this stuff planned out. So, and he's primarily the one to blame, aside from the Lord that allowed it. But Esau has a lot to pay for all this stuff. So, final scripture. This is Wisdom of Solomon 14:12. It says, "For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life." So this is what we get for following onto these devils, especially with these idols that Esau places around. This is the uh, outcome of what we see today. I know you're just talking about on TikTok at this point. On your day-to-day lives, you listen to any of their conversations. I'm talking about high schoolers in general, like even middle schoolers. They sound like they're wild animals. I mean, sure, even back when I was in school, it was bad. It just got worse, like every year does, and is expected. But this is that snare and trap that Esau's placed within us. I mean, well, ran on us. This is why people can't find that solution to get out of the situation. That's why they'll try every solution. I mean, that's why they'll try every option until they run out. And then when we're placed in front, they don't want to accept it because they still cling on to this place. They can't let go. Deep down, they desire to keep doing the most messed up things while trying to clean themselves holy, and it does not work. Whether you are a child, whether you're an adult, it does not work. So here you got panhandlers on TikTok, BegTok, who knows what's going to be the next talk on whatever else. It just it just gets dumber and dumber. So I see why when the other platforms failed, you bring in new ones that are worse and worse. You can bring in more demons, which means you can bring in more problems. So then they're going to try to come with a solution or an ultimatum. And whatever TikTok closed down, and they pick up another worse app that's going to be even more demonic than this one. Well, we'll see how that goes. But that's all I wanted to show was how down how further down our people go for this stuff. I mean, just the people in this society in general, just it just shows because you got heathens and Edomites following behind a lot of the stuff that we follow behind. And they was the higher ones on the totem pole. They're coming down the totem pole with us. So we're seeing a heavy decline in this society. It is hilarious. So, little one, that was a little edifying with that. Shalom.